How we hire and train caregivers. The open arms difference in home care.
Hi, I'm Danielle. I'm a senior recruiter.
Hi, I'm Julia. I'm a senior recruiter.
Hi, I'm Veronica, and I'm the training specialist.
When families are choosing home care, one of the biggest concerns they share is, who is this person coming into my home? Letting someone into your home, one of the most personal, private spaces, can feel vulnerable. That's why we've built a rigorous, in-depth hiring process that helps ensure you feel confident in the caregiver walking through your door.
Our background check process is layered and thorough. We verify every candidate through the Illinois Department of Public Health, conduct an additional state criminal background check, run a motor vehicle record check, and verify a valid driver's license and auto insurance. We do not accept background waivers under any circumstance. Everything we do is designed to screen for caregivers who are safe, ethical, and reliable.
Some companies might do a quick phone screen and then invite someone straight to orientation. At Open Arms, we take a very different approach. Our interviews are structured to evaluate how someone thinks, problem solves, and makes decisions in real-life situations, not just whether they answer yes or no. We also have a rigorous expectation throughout the hiring process. Caregivers are expected to show up on time, follow through with interview and orientation commitments, and communicate professionally. If someone reschedules repeatedly or doesn't follow through, we don't move forward, because how someone handles the hiring process is often a reflection of how they'll show up for your loved one.
Our caregiver orientation goes beyond the basics required by the Illinois Department of Public Health. We've transformed outdated video-based training into a more hands-on, engaging experience where caregivers actively participate. Caregivers learn our scope of care so they clearly understand what services are allowed under our license, how to recognize and report changes in the client's condition, the difference between medication reminders and medication management, strategies for working with clients living with dementia, including how to redirect behavior and recognize triggers. A key part of orientation is our skills assessment, where we evaluate everything from personal care to safety practices. We use a hands-on lab that simulates a real client home, which allows us to observe each caregiver's technique for things like transfers, mobility assistance, and overall comfort in the care environment. This gives us a clear picture of their abilities so we can make thoughtful, appropriate client matches. Training doesn't stop after orientation. We require 18 and a half hours of annual online education tailored to meet state standards and our clients' real-world needs. Our caregivers consistently maintain over 90% compliance rates. We also provide specialty training, including Embrace Dementia Care, featuring the Virtual Dementia Tour, a powerful hands-on experience that helps caregivers feel what it's like to live with dementia. It builds empathy and teaches strategies like validation, improv-based redirection, and identifying behavior triggers to improve quality of life. We also emphasize person-centered care, helping caregivers understand the individual behind the diagnosis and plan activities that are specific to each client. They learn how to adapt tasks and interactions so clients can participate fully, no matter where they are in their dementia journey. Parkinson's training through our partnership with the Parkinson's Foundation, using their Tulips model to teach best practices, and advanced caregiver training, covering safe transfers for both client and caregiver, complex care skills like catheter and colostomy care, bed baths, and changing an occupied bed, and an introduction to hospice care, helping caregivers understand how to support clients and families in partnership with hospice teams, always with our scope of practice.
We know your loved one deserves more than just help.
They deserve a caregiver who's prepared, compassionate, and capable.
That's why we've built a hiring and training process that sets the bar higher and helps ensure every client is in good hands. If you're a caregiver looking for a great place to work, or a family looking for care for your loved one, please give us a call.